Yo, 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 you already know the vibes. It's the Anomalous Vibes podcast with your boy Flyy Guy.
In China.
She's back, you guys. She was on a motherfucking vacation or something.
I'm sorry, I needed some time.
she took a trip without me.
Sorry.
She was fucking living a life. And y'all know when she takes a trip because she was posting on Instagram every fucking day. Her little legs out, her little bun. I said, oh, look at this motherfucker here, living it the fuck up.
I have to, you feel me?
How was your trip, China?
Nah, it was dope. I had went to Miami to support my aunt. She has her own swimwear line. It's called Swimwear. Yeah, so she custom makes swimwear, bathing suits, one pieces, two pieces, halter tops, whatever you want, whatever you need, she got it.
Whatever you want.
And she just dropped a cover up, like a mesh cover up kind of thing, 2-piece cover up. So, for girls who want to wear their bathing suit on South Beach or when they go to Mexico, you got to cover up too. So, to match your bathing suit.
Nah, don't cover up. Let niggas see that shit.
No.
See the ass
I'm just saying
titties.
because, when you go to certain places, you can't walk in without a bottom on, like, you feel me? But on South Beach, you don't want to wear.
Nah, but I mean, when you on the beach, we don't be. I mean, I know, like,
no, but I'm saying, like,
be on
like
cover up time, but
no, I'm just saying, like, when you out there and you want to go to a you want to go to a bar and stuff, sometimes they not letting you come in there without a bottom on. So, that's where the cover up comes in to, like, all right, cool, and it's mesh, so it's not like it's thick fabric, like the shit. You don't even feel like you have it on. Like, it's,
That's dope. Entrepreneurs over here, you heard?
Big facts.
So, besides that, what you been up to? This is like a week. You was gone for like 2 weeks. Niggas is missing you, B.
No, so, like, all right. So, the vacation was, like, well needed. But at the same time, like, I had to get my mental together because I wasn't right within myself. And
you wasn't right in yourself.
Yeah, like, my energy wasn't together, so I just wanted to, like,
you have to align your chakras.
Yes.
Your chakras. This shit.
Yeah, definitely. But in order to do that, like, I stay to myself a bit, and I allow myself to, to feel and to be, to understand what's going on with myself instead of putting that weird negative energy onto anybody else, if that makes sense.
Where did this weird negative energy come from? I didn't even know. So
no, it's like, but see, that's the thing. Like, it's not about, no disrespect. It ain't about you or nobody else. It's just something that I be feeling with myself. Like, you understand? So instead of, like, going out and feeling the way, having an attitude, it's, you just have to. A lot of people, we don't do that all the time. Like, we just be like, oh, I'm just mad. No, what's causing your anger? What's making you feel like that? What's triggering that shit? Like, we don't take time out for ourselves. And sometimes we have to do that. Like, and it ain't nothing personal towards nobody, but I just feel like anybody that truly loves me and care for me would just understand, like, should be all right. Like, or it's just like, not take my shit personal.
That's a fact. I mean, I guess I understand. You gotta take time out for yourself. You gotta take time out for yourself. I mean, we held it down on the set.
As you should.
We had some guests pull up. Some of
my
friends. Some of my homies. They shared a little bit about a little bit. It would have been dope to have you there, especially when Shay Moreau pulled up. That would have been hilarious because she's a fucking clown, bro. Oh,
dope. She's dope. She's definitely dope.
Did you listen to the podcast when she was on?
I mean, I try to listen to some when I was, like, in the airport.
Son,
but you know me, I'm always late for a flight. So.
Well, at least you didn't miss your plane.
No, let me tell you, I did miss my plane once, and I was so hurt.
Wait, during this trip?
Nah, my last trip to Trinidad, I so missed my flight. And what's crazy is I was on time leaving the house, but I missed my flight because I wanted to get food.
Fat ass.
Real facts. So I try to, like, trying to eat before I get to this.
I don't play. When I travel, I do not play. I fucking make sure I'm at the airport 2 hours before the flight.
No, but that's the thing. Like, I was...
Bullshit.
I'm always doing... It was like, all right, so I remember one time I went to LA. I almost missed my flight by like 5 seconds. You know how in the movies people were running through the airport to their gate, and when I say me and some guy was running,
you saw Home Alone?
Yes, exactly. When I say I was catching flight to my gate, like running, and it was so bad. Some man was running with me. He picked up my luggage, and we was just out.
Like, fuck it. Yeah, like I swear that shit. Like in the airport, when shit go like that, you become friends with whoever. Like, listen,
yes.
We got the flight to catch. Let's make it happen.
And when I say we almost missed that shit, like we got to the door, the girl was like, "Oh, I was just closing this." I'm like, "Thank you, please, miss." And then when I went to Trinidad, I was so fucking hungry. My homeboy had drove me. He like, "China, you sure you want to get food?" I'm like, "Yeah, come on, JFK is right there." We got to that airport. I called him 10 minutes later, like, "I missed my flight."
Ah, man, T, you gotta factor TSA, man. Sometimes shit go down and your shit, you be tight. Like, I can't get through the gate. TSA fucking with us. Shit be crazy.
No, but you know what I did learn, like, because we when you catch these flights, the like international flights, you definitely gotta be there 2 hours ahead. But when it's domestic, like if my flight is at 8:30, I could get to the airport like 7:15. I get to the airport 7:30 and still be good. Like, you understand? So domestic, and I'm learning still as I go, but yeah.
Nah, son, I can't front, son. I don't play no game. Domestic, not domestic. I don't listen. I need to be there early o'clock. You heard?
I was so hungry though, and I'm greedy. Anybody that knows me knows I really love food. Like, it's
big greedy,
big fucking greedy. Like,
I met somebody that went to your spot, sweet chick.
You did?
Homegirl Najia. Shout out to Najia. She is
Shout
a fire
out to
fucking cracker, bro. Now, I didn't go, but I mean, she was telling me about it. I'm like, yo, my homegirl put me on to tell me about that spot. I gotta see what's up. There's one in Brooklyn, you said,
I'm telling you.
I seen like it's one in Brooklyn.
Yeah. Nah, I think it's like, if I'm not mistaken, don't quote me on it. I think it's like 2 in Brooklyn, 1 in Queens, 1 in one in the Lower East Side.
Yeah, the Lower. That's the one I would fuck with, the Lower.
Yeah, it's right there on Ludlow. Like, it's right there on Ludlow and Houston. Like, you know where Cat's Deli's at.
Yeah, that's right up the block from where I was,
Yeah. Matter of fact, that hotel in Ludlow is right next door to it, but it's so low. Like, you probably walk past it mad times. When you go, you're going to be like, "Oh, shit, this China?" Like, you walk past that shit mad times. I promise you.
Because you said Ludlow. I'm down there. You know, that's where the fan bam is at. So.
Right, exactly. So I know for a fact you passed there a few times, but definitely. But you know what? That's what we should do. We should go to Sweet Chicks so I can experience your experience with you.
Nah, that's fire. I'm with the fat nigga shit. Shouts out to all my fat, slim niggas. Speaking of that, I was just, I was in here working out.
As you should. Work out for the both of us.
For the both of us.
For the both of us.
My shirt off, I'm trying to get my...
Oh, you acting the fuck up, Hot Boy Winter.
Hot Boy Winter, oh yeah.
Hot Boy fucking Winter.
City Boy Winter. You ain't see the Hip Hop Awards? The City Boys.
I don't.
Boys versus
Come on,
the hot girls.
I don't have...
Nah, listen, YouTube, that's my friend. YouTube is my friend. That's where I saw the awards at.
Watching the awards and shit.
Right on YouTube. I just went on to see the performances, and I want to see the ciphers because, I'm a real rap nigga, so I like...
Right, that's you, you into music. Like,
watch the ciphers and shit, which is pretty dope. I appreciated it. Basketball season just started. I was kind of hype off of that.
Dope.
I was, but yeah, I get my body together.
As you should.
Everybody talking about, New Year's and all that shit. Nah, I'm doing it now. So by next summer, the pop out be real.
Listen, I don't think I could ever go to the gym because I'm just really lazy. I'm not going to lie. But I used to do hot yoga, and I like that. So I can do that. Like, because I'm still...
Hot yoga keeps you, I guess, in shape, slim.
It's still like, I would still like do small workouts in a house. Like,
that's what I'm talking about. I ain't going to the gym. Listen. Mom Deuce got you seen it? Mom Deuce got the gym.
Right, fact. That do. So
Free.
it's like
free 99. If it's free, it's me, right?
Heard you.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but the hot yoga is dope. You should try that one day with me too. Like it's like being in the sauna while doing yoga. So
I figured that. Yoga's always interest me, you know, from Rev Run. What's his name? Russell Simmons.
Okay.
Yeah, you know the yoga. She's like,
You fucking silly.
I don't know. Yeah, I was talking to my homeboy. We was talking about tats and shit. I'm like, and you heavy tatted.
You know what's crazy? I don't even think I'm tatted like that, but
I mean, you got enough. You got more than me. I'm still trying to, you know, I'm still on a quest. You know what be happening with me? I be having money and I don't spend it on the tats. I be having to spend it on other shit. But when I get an excess amount, I gotta get right. I got a sleeve I gotta work on. But it was this shit on Twitter. You probably see it, but it was this nigga who got a XXX tattoo. Like on the back of his neck, like the Vin Diesel shit. So everybody was going in like as usual. And I'm like, why the fuck do you care? Like,
you know, I've learned that, I don't know, it's like social media and the internet now, it's like it gives people this platform to speak their mind because they can hide behind, you know, it's like a hide behind a wall, like a brick wall. I don't care, like, I'm gonna be honest, if the tattoo is not like derogatory and it doesn't like make me feel some type of way personally, like, I'm not gonna lie, if I see like somebody has like a SWAT sticker fucking tatted, or you know, like some weird shit that I'm like that'll make me.
It's their body. At the end of the day, they want to put that on their body.
I mean,
God bless.
No, right. But I'm just saying, like some shit like that. Like I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna put myself around a person like that. Like, because that shit makes me. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
Like
you know,
Confederate flag, shit like that. Yeah,
like shit like that. I'm looking at you like, like, don't say nothing to me, because you say something to me, I'm more than likely gonna curse you the fuck out.
Derogatory, of course.
But my thing is, the tattoos are really something that it's a way to express yourself.
It's art.
It's art. Like, some people express themselves in many ways. The way they dress, the way they, you know, you rap. That's your art. Like, you know, and you sensitive about your shit. I know you are. Like, that's your project. You know, that's a part of you. When people paint, like, we all artists in our own way. So when a person gets a tattoo, that's just us telling our story. You know, it's like my body is my journal and my tattoos is my story. And it ain't up for you. It ain't for you to understand. It ain't.
You writing? I feel author. I feel
Shut
author
the fuck
vibes.
up. Shut up.
Woo, that's that. Y'all heard that? Author vibes.
Shut up. But nah, dead ass. Like, I got tattoos. People like, China, why the fuck did you get that tattooed? Because it really resonates with my soul and my spirit, and it's for me. That's why it's on my body. I ain't asked you to get a matching tat with me, so don't question my shit. Like, I got Thug Life tatted on me. People like, China, you're not a thug. I said, yo, the crazy thing, you don't even understand the
nigga said when Pac got Thug Life, he wasn't saying he was a thug.
Thug, right? But this is what I'm saying.
Like,
but nobody understands that. He says the hate you give little infants fucks everybody. And if you don't understand that, you ask, like, okay, China, what it means. Don't say, oh, why you got that? You're not a thug. Like, no, just say you don't understand. It ain't for anybody to understand, to be quite honest. Like,
the fuck? The fuck? Is you shitting me?
Is you shitting me or is you kidding me?
You know what I'm saying? They gotta relax. But yeah, the whole Twitter was in an uproar about it. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. But it made me think, like, the tattoo world, like, it's crazy because nowadays, like, to see a tattoo is mad normal. And to see a tattoo, like, on corporate people, niggas tatting their hands, niggas tatting their faces, and they working and getting corporate jobs. So I'm like...
No, because it's like, it's the way the world... It's the way of the world now. Like, people always ask me, oh, you got tattoos, you got color hair. I'm like, let me tell you, I've had amazing jobs. Like, when I say I had amazing jobs, niggas be like, oh, well, I got my master's, my
but you know, it's crazy.
And I'm like, yo, I make more than you. Like,
it's crazy because
I done work for the Board of Education.
Corporate America, you could, I mean, maybe not politicians, but
no, it depends though. Like,
corporate America, you blonde, bright ass hair. Like, this shit is regular now. Like,
it is,
it used to be unprofessional back in the day.
But don't get me wrong, there's some places in this, you know, especially, I can't say in the world because I'm not sure about the world. I only know about, you know, where we are. But some places, a lot of places still that's like, I'm not jacking that. Like, you understand? Like, I can't get a job at the World Trade Center.
Yeah, but
I'm telling you. No, I'm telling you, like, I can't get a job at the World Trade Center because I tried to be security. And they said, oh, you got neck tattoos. But it's like, okay, cool. You was only paying me 15, as in, I'm working for Verizon and niggas is giving me way more than that. Like, I don't care about how you look. You can just make sure you got your uniform on and steel-toe boots.
Steel-toe boots, construction, baby.
Like, right, you feel me? Like, it don't matter. Like, I've worked for the New York City Board of Education. Like, I had a city job, and they used to look at me like, I don't care. Listen, my kids is safe.
On their hands, bro. Like,
right, like, it don't matter because what happens is, I guess, people are opening up and realizing that my appearance has nothing to do with my physical, like, you know, my way of working.
You know what
like,
it is,
I can work.
The world has really become, like, super sensitive, especially with, like, LGBTQI. You know, it's like...
Listen, they get on my fucking nerves.
Certain things is like, oh, well, if you do that, you're hindering my rights, basically. So it's like discrimination. Oh, you discriminating me because I got a tattoo? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's what it is. But that's what I was saying. Like, do you think it's changed in the business world? Or do you think it's kind of still the same? We just don't see it as much.
I think it.
I stumped you, my nigga.
Yeah, because I'm like, you know me, like, I be trying to say the right thing. Like, all right, let's backtrack. Ask me the question one more. Right, okay, ask me the question one more again.
So do you think, like, tattoos, do you think it's changed the business world? Do you think it's changed in the business world? Do you think it's changed the business world? Or do you feel like it's, like, still the same?
I'm be honest, I feel like it's still the same. I think the only thing that changed is the generations that changed. Like, you know, there's people that's open-minded now.
Well, it's so a lot more like, people who have tattoos than, you know,
right,
10
exactly.
Years ago.
So I'm saying 10 years ago, I was 16. 10 years ago, that person that's 36 was 26. Yeah. So now that they're 36, it's like, I own my business. I have tattoos. Yes, just because you don't have tattoos don't mean that you're a better worker than this person. You understand? So it's changed because the generations change. And these people, they have tattoos just like us. Like when I worked, when I worked for the Board of Education, it was an assistant principal and the principal. The assistant principal used to look at me like, oh, you're tattooed. The principal was like, shit, I don't, like, you know, that shit don't bother me. She was like, all I care about is my kids are safe. And when it comes to you, I have no problem. I used to work in Jamba Juice back in the day, like 07. And we couldn't have our tattoo show. We used to have to cover them. Like, oh. And the crazy thing is, that's like Starbucks, yeah,
that's like fast food, Starbucks and shit. Now, they not on it like that at all.
But, and it's weird, like, Starbucks is getting more, like, you know, open. Because I remember 2 years ago, I had a friend, she worked at Starbucks, and she was like, China, I can get you a job here. I'm a manager. And I'm like, well, my hair's pink. She was like, yeah, you're going to have to lighten that and cover your tattoo. And I went into a Starbucks like 5 months ago, and bitch had green hair tattoo showing. I was like, oh, yeah, bitch, fuck y'all. That's just it, right? Like, but I mean,
crazy.
And I think what it is too, like, you know, our generation, it's not that we don't care, but a lot of us is so comfortable in our skin. It's like, oh, you don't want me to. Nigga, I'm gonna tell you right now, that's like that year when... Wait, what? I don't know too much about basketball, but I do know, you know, with the draft, one team ain't picked Jordan. Don't be that team, because you see who the fuck Jordan is, right?
Facts, they picked Sam Bowie, and niggas passed up on Jordan. Worst decision in their life.
Passed up. Worst decision. Don't be that nigga. But if that's who you want to be, cool, because you don't know who I am, but I could have showed you, but you understand? But
yeah, that's crazy. So when it comes to tattoos, though, like, how do you feel about, like, your partner, like getting tats with your partner, getting your partner tatted on you in some way, shape, or form?
I'm not gonna lie, like, I have not met a man yet that I feel like I would get tattooed. But you understand, like,
listen, I wish I could say the same.
Nah, and it's okay, like, but you know
Nike
what it is.
Nike could be on my body. Well, she's supposed to be on my body. I just haven't got her yet. But I'm still gonna get her regardless.
But my thing is, like, that's different. Like, you feel me? Like, I don't have children. Like, I've been in relationships, but besides my best friend, besides Mighty, like,
yeah, that's a fact.
Nigga, I feel like,
too, so
like, like, you know, as nobody, I feel like, and I only say that because my tattoos mean so much to me. Like, there's not a tattoo that I regret. Don't get me wrong. There's tattoos that I feel like, damn, this could have been done better. I want to cover this up and get it done
like
again.
Me too. Like, I got a tattoo. I got a DNA on my arm, my brother, and my sister name and their birthday and the year they was born in it, but it needs to be done over.
Like, you understand? So it's like, I don't regret any tattoos. Like, any of my tattoos, anybody could ask me, what this mean? What this mean? Why you felt that way? Like, and I'll tell you. I have no problem telling you and expressing myself to you and showing you my story and showing you that side of me. So for me to get somebody tattooed on me, like, you have to mean so much more to me. Like, you understand? Like, my love for you have to run super deep. And like I said, Mighty, I get that nigga name tatted. Like, you feel me? Like, because our relationship is so much more than what the eye could see. Like, that nigga really is... We are both, like, so... Like, our bond is dope. Like, so 10 years from now, like, when he get a wife and he get kids and shit like that ain't gonna change my bond. Like, and vice versa. Like, you feel me? Like, that's a friend. Like, but that's the only male that I feel like, yeah, I get that nigga tatted. Like, it means something to me. It ain't about, oh, he don't got you tatted because he means something to me. It ain't about...
Nah, yeah, and that's what I'm saying too.
Like, you feel me? Like,
oh, you that's stupid. Like, at the end of the day,
nah, it's not.
The tattoos
stupid.
are for you. Like, my tattoos are not for nobody but me. You know what I'm saying? So if I want to put somebody's name or somebody's face on me, then that's my decision.
That's right. That's
like, niggas was feeling away when
like,
Nas got Khalees on his arm. It's like, nigga, he loved her and he had a baby with her.
Right.
So like, that was his wife when he did that shit. So it's like, nigga, that's his arm. If he want his wife on his arm with her titties out, let him have his wife on his arm with her titties out. Fuck.
But you know what? Everybody always... I don't know, people, you know, like I said, people always gotta have something to say, like, until it's dumb, like, look, niggas hate that shit's stupid until it's dumb, like, nah, man, I love her, or no, you know, I love him, so that's why I got him tatted. It's always stupid and all that until, you know, it's somebody else, until you put yourself in their fucking shoes, like, man, people weird, man. But I mean, no, like, you know, I love tattoos, so I can't wait to meet somebody and be like, yo, babe, let's go get tatted. Like, let's, you know, like, I always wanted to do that, like, but people, and you know, it's crazy, like, as I'm getting older, the more people I meet people that don't have tattoos, they're, like, super conservative, and it's like, yo, I love tattoos, I love it on you, but I ain't gonna get one. And I just be like, this is yin and yang, like, you know.
My brother don't got no tattoos, and I don't know if he ever get one. He be like, yo, I'm not gonna get no tattoos, bro. He don't got no earrings, no tattoos.
See, like, the people like that, you know what I mean? They be like, oh, I love your tattoos. Like, they're so intrigued. Mama look, they're like, and I'm just like, really? Honestly, you don't want to get one? They like, no.
Honestly, I just think he's scary. That's it. He's just scared of the needle.
But it be like that.
I ain't gonna front.
Like, I'm not the one to be like,
I like that shit.
No, let me tell you something. I'm not the one to be like, oh no, they don't hurt. I'll tell you, like, this one didn't feel like shit. This one was like,
that shit. It's like, pain is pressure, and pressure was pipe. You heard?
Nah, that's what you think until. But,
I got a tattoo on my finger. That shit hurt. Like,
I got tattoos on all your fingers. I have tattoos on 8 fingers. I have a hand tattoo.
Yeah, that shit, like, it hurt.
You understand?
But, I mean,
right. Do you got leg tattoos? Like, you got back tattoos?
But I don't think I'm, like, all my tattoos is gonna be above my waist. I'm not with the leg shit. For girls, I guess.
You got back tattoos?
And for white guys, like, I just feel like that's not a black guy thing. It's just me, though.
That's not your thing. Trust and believe. I know.
I believe it.
I believe it.
Especially, like, if you are super tattoo head. But, like, me, like, neck.
So, but you didn't answer my question. I said you got tattoos on your back. Not yet. See, that's what I'm saying. You can't say you like the pain if you don't got these places. Like, I could tell you.
I got my forearm, my finger, like, going up to my elbow.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, when you start getting your back, certain parts of your stomach, I don't give a fuck. Get your calf, like. Then you tell me, yeah, China, I like that pain. Like,
I know that.
Now look, everybody just heard that. Oh, I like that pain. I like that. Now it's the capital.
I know, nigga. I'm scared to get it on my neck. I'm gonna get one, but I'm still scared though. Like,
this is what I'm saying. Like, you can't say
I'm
how you. Yo,
scared.
y'all hear this? Nah, y'all hear this? This nigga just say he like
but
all
that
that
don't mean
brain,
that.
but don't got
Look,
tattoo.
just because you scared.
I'm
listen,
telling
when
you.
you get on a
All
roller
right, when you
coaster,
get that neck,
you like it.
Nah,
you
fuck
scared,
that. When you
but
get
you
that
like
neck,
that
when
shit
you
though.
get that
Like,
neck tattoo, my nigga. When you get that neck tattoo, I'm coming and I'm recording you. I cannot wait to experience this shit. This shit is supposed to be hilarious. Yeah, nigga, I'm gonna tough it out.
I hope y'all been checking out my
No, you're not.
vlogs too. I got the vlogs on the YouTube channel. Make sure you go check out the vlogs. I'm gonna do a vlog when I go get it on my neck. I don't know what I'm getting on my neck yet, but I'm gonna get some shit on my neck. I want some neck tats.
Let's go. I got the tattoo artists on deck.
I believe you. You got it. How many tats you got?
Fire.
20?
I don't know. I didn't count. It's between 20 and 30.
Count?
Like, I did. I made an appointment though to get like my knee
Where
tatted.
you be going? You be going
like,
to the village? That's where you do the best tats.
Nah. Hell no. I won't go to downtown. I got 2 niggas in Harlem, and then I got 1 dude in the Bronx.
I went to Bang Bang Shop. Boy, nigga, it's like $500 to sit for the hour.
No, but that
nigga's work is
like,
fucking amazing, yo.
But let me tell you something. You can find a lot of amazing artists. People like that, when you go to Bang Bang, you're
for the name, because
like,
that's Rihanna's.
That's it. That's like right? When we go. Right, so that's like when we go to Walgreens and we buy the Walgreens brand and the original brand. You only paying for the name, like, you feel me? Like my guy Blue, he's on 125th Street. Blue is official. My nigga Hustle, he's on 126.
Shouts out to Blue.
My nigga,
where they work at?
And Rico. All right, so all right,
fuck it.
All right, Hustle. He don't have an official shop yet, but his Instagram is I Hustle, and it's spelled the Nipsey Hussle way, so it's HUSSLE _. Yeah, _. And Blue, his Instagram is Vanguard Blue, but you can find him on 125th Street between 7th and 8th on the across the street from the Apollo, next door to Children's Place.
Shouts out
you'll see him. Yes, and then Rico is uptown. You can find Rico. His Instagram is I am King Rico. That's my nigga too. Like, all of these artists, like, they're really dope. And what I love about them is they take their time, like, you know, like, they're sensitive about their shit. They not rushing my tattoos.
They nice with the freehand and all that.
Nice with the fucking freehand. Like, yo, I'm telling you, if you listen, go to their page. Like, I'll share their shit, so, you know, people could see, and you could share it too, so you could see their shit. I'm gonna share their shit with you, you know. And I like them because they always bring my ideas to life. It's not like, oh, this is what you want. Like, you know, they always adding a 2 cents to make it pop. Like, you know, because they're artists. Yeah, I'll say,
but that's what artists should do. That's like when you go in the studio.
No, but a lot of people don't do that. People like, oh, that's what you want. All right, cool.
Yeah, like, it's like,
feel me? And then I got another tattoo artist, but he in Trinidad, y'all. Like, I'm gonna get that nigga out here. That nigga is ill. Like, when I say ill, I gotta get him out here at least.
He don't be touring, like going to different places.
Nah, he do, but then he don't. But then when I say that nigga is nice, I've seen him do a tattoo. Literally, he like he'll look at your leg, look at your wherever you want to tattoo, smoke his blunt, take the marker and draw that shit. That's it. No stencil. Like, he ain't caught nothing, and then just start tatting. Like, and I'd be like, yo, this nigga's nice. Like, you really envisioned that shit in your head? Nah. I need you in America with me. My tattoo artist. Like, I need to go finish a tattoo with him too. Like, I got one on my leg that he got to finish. But literally, that nigga just started drawing on me, and I was just like, how the fuck, whatever. But it'd be like
that's
that.
That's fire, nigga. Like, that's OD fire. Like, I think that shit is dope. Tattoos is just mad sexy. I ain't gonna front. Like, a girl with a girl that's tatted, like. The girl, like, you know, the women I've dealt with and, you know, developed emotions for having been tatted, but they want to and shit is like kind of like the same thing with me. But tatted, like, sexy as fuck, bro. Like,
heard you.
I like them since OD. That shit, listen. I might give you some head. I might give you some head if you got a fire enough tat, baby. You might get the neck. Nah,
baby,
I get everybody in the neck, but that's how it be making me feel on the inside.
That's how it makes me feel on the inside. You're mad
for real, dead ass. Like, when it comes to that though, like, even like sex and shit, oral sex and having sex. I was talking about this with one of my homegirls too. They was talking about, oh, what does eating pussy taste like? So I'm like, what? Like, what the fuck you mean? What it tastes like? They're like, no, for real. I want to know what it tastes like.
Nigga, how about you stick your finger in your pussy and you see what you taste like? The fuck?
Like, but that I wanted to ask, like, what does it taste like? When girls give oral sex, what does it taste like? I'm like, it tastes like skin. Like, the fuck?
Like, it's weird. Like, it's a weird. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, low-key, like, I be trying to, like, put candy in my mouth, holes and shit, like, just to, you know, like, give it some flavor. Spice it up.
Like, I mean, for girls, I feel like for girls, that's not nothing because the penis is just a member. Like, it's skin. It's like sucking on somebody's arm.
No, not really, because niggas be dirty. Like, so.
Oh, no, please don't tell me you taste it and you say, oh, hell.
No, I'm just saying, like, I'm, by the grace of the Most High, I have never experienced some weird shit. But I'm just saying, like, I've heard, like, that don't mean nothing. Like, niggas don't wash properly. And then I've heard a story where one of my homegirls' friend, she went down to give a nigga head, and you know, I guess he took a shit and ain't wipe his ass properly because she was like, it just smelled like a shit storm. Like, so, like, you know, I guess it all fucking depends on the fucking person. Like,
that's dumb nasty. Mad fucking nasty. Your friend with the doodle boy butt.
Oh no, because niggas be nasty. Like,
so what she did?
Like, she said, like, she was just like, oh, okay, like, you know, I'm not in the mood. And then she was like, she just went home and she really cried. Like, what the fuck? Like, I would have cried too, my nigga. Like,
wait, this is her boyfriend?
I don't know. Like, you know, I don't know her that much to be asking questions, but it was just like a story. And I was
nigga,
like,
but she shared that story with you. She's comfortable with us. That's a story I'm not just telling anybody. You gotta be my nigga.
Like, that shit is crazy. I mean, I wouldn't tell nobody that was my nigga. Like, I wouldn't. No, I'm good. Like, cause that.
Yo, bro.
Niggas be nasty, niggas be fucking nasty.
Nah, females be nasty too, though, bro. Females be nasty. This is why, first of all, every female don't get head from me.
From me.
All right. So. That just ain't happening.
But see, look, now help me understand this.
My head to sex ratio is like way off.
All right, so look, I got a question, like dead ass. Yeah, I hear this a lot, and I hear a lot of niggas say shit like this, but I don't understand. If you feel like a bitch is nasty and you're not about to give her all types of fucking head, why the fuck is you fucking her? Like,
nah, but see, like, I don't feel like that a girl is nasty. This is why I'm not giving her a head. It's just something that I just don't do to everyone. Not to mention, like, my head is really like A1.
But my thing is,
like, so it's like, but no, but it's head is like super personal. I feel like it's like super personal.
Sex is personal, period. Like,
no, but head is super personal. Like,
no,
my mouth is what I'm using to kiss my children. Like, my children is not like, my children not interacting with my penis. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's personal too. Like,
I'm
your
good.
penis is personal. Like,
no, the penis is personal, but it's like if I had a girl, like I have a girl, and she cheat on me or whatever, it would be more serious if she gave the nigga head too. Like,
but
it's like you fucked somebody, and you gave the nigga head. Is that type of thing.
That logic is stupid because sex is personal, period. Like, that level of intimacy is personal, and that's like,
it is. It definitely is. So but it's like I'm not. Everyone can't get that side that much from me because that, like, my head is sacred to me. I don't even kiss everybody. So if I'm not gonna kiss you, I'm not gonna give you head. Like, and realistically, head is a part of sex, but it's not a part of sex for everybody. It's not traditional sex. So sexual, when you say sex, you think about sexual intercourse. head is considered foreplay. Honestly.
How is it considered foreplay when you can come off head and so can I?
Yeah, but women can come off of anything. Like women,
niggas can come off a hand job, bro. What?
Yeah, but that's actual physical touch. A woman can come off of a thought. A woman can think about giving a nigga head to the point that they come. That's how spiritual women are. Like, and I've seen it. Like, I've seen shows where a nigga will have a woman lay on her bed and he won't touch her, and he'll like, I don't know how to explain this shit, and he like hovers her body and she'll orgasm. Like, it's like women, y'all move off of emotion. Men move off of physical. Like, we have to see it, we have to touch it. Women are not like that. Women, y'all built differently. This is how men are from Venus, women are from Mars. Like, y'all different. So a woman can, just like for women, sex is better when they care about a person. You know what I'm saying? Like, for guys, that's not always true. Sex can be whack if a woman doesn't feel a certain emotion for the guy she's having sex with. It's not that his performance is trash, but if her emotional connection is not there, it won't be good for her.
Right.
And that's what separates guys and girls, like women and men. And because of that fact, it's like, I'm not going to allow you to have this unless I feel a certain way about you. Like, and like, my baby mother is both of them. Like, my head is like A1. That's like my go-to. Not my go-to move, like, but it's like, it's special. Like, it's special. It's very special. So I keep it sacred. Heard you. Yeah. I keep it very sacred. But, and that, like, what I said was, I don't take, like, the actual eating the vagina is like, I don't really taste. I don't really taste nothing. You know, I start, like, when a girl's coming, then you taste something because the juices.
Then you taste something.
It's the juices. You taste the juices. Yeah, but before that, it's like skin. Like, it's skin, bro. Like, it's the clitoris, the skin. And then if you eating pussy, you're not supposed to be licking inside the vagina, because you licking inside the vagina, you really just taste it inside. It's like, you know, salty, like, I guess. Like, but, you know, niggas who put their tongue inside the vagina, but it's like, when you're traditionally eating pussy, it's just really like stimulating the clitoris, and it's like, that doesn't taste like anything until you're coming, and then it tastes like something.
Anything, yo, that's fucking funny.
And then I feel like it you are what you eat, because a lot of times it tastes like what you put in your body. If you're a person who's big on fruits and, you know, shit like that, it might taste sweet. If you're a person who eats a lot of fried food, it might taste salty. Like, you know what I mean? See? Because I asked her, I said, yo, so how does cum taste? How does cum taste? She's like, it tastes sour to me. And I'm like, sour? I'm like, maybe that's based on what the nigga was eating that you had that experience with. Like,
nah, that's facts.
Because I don't think every nigga's cum tastes sour. Like, I didn't hear my cum taste. I heard my cum tasted salty before. Ew. And then I heard that it tastes another way. So I'm like, it had to be what I was eating.
That's definitely what you're eating.
Like, so you are what you eat. Remember that, people. You are what you eat.
Absolutely. Because
so take that serious. Please. Take that very serious.
You want to be fucking busted nuts to people and shit, then you taste like fucking trash.
Now, one thing I can't get over is the smell of cum. Like, cum smells the same. Like, and it's funny because my son's mother used to always say, like, I know you came, I can smell it.
Oh, that's weird.
Like, no, like when she, like, I come inside of her, she goes to the bathroom, she'll be like, I know you came, this is you.
It smells weird.
It's like a weird, I don't know, like a Clorox smell.
Perfect way to put it.
I don't. Yo, if all the female listeners, y'all need to write us or hit us up on Instagram, Twitter.
Please, because I'm curious.
And I want to know. I want to know. I need some fucking stories to talk about in the next episode. Email us. Email us at anomalousvibes@gmail.
And if you don't know it, you can look at our bio and the email is there.
LOUS Vibes podcast. And it's in the bio, like China just said. But no, for real, I need. And if you want an Anchor app, you can actually like send us voice messages and shit. So just look up the podcast and send us voice messages. But I need to know. I really want to know.
It's gonna be anonymous. Like I'm not gonna say your name and shit.
Of course not. We wouldn't do that to them. Come on.
They don't gotta worry about us blowing your shit up.
Nah, come on, son. Come on, y'all could make a whole new motherfucking Gmail just to email us if that's how y'all feel. But listen, I need people to weigh in on this because this shit is such a big topic. And I just want to hear y'all stories because this shit is so hilarious to me.
Cause that's crazy. Like I don't get it.
Like that's. But I mean, I dig what you're saying. But you can't say the same thing. I'm sure every person you have sex with, you haven't given head to.
No, hell no.
Exactly, it's the same thing.
And I just do that because it's like I don't be feeling like it's just be like like that's something.
Like, but I know girls that really love giving head that still won't just give every nigga they've been with head. Like
no, but even if you like doing it, it's just like no, like the trash. Like D gave was trash. I'm good, love, enjoy. Good night. Good night. Good night.
I'm good, love, enjoy.
Good fucking night.
That sounds like I would be really hurt if someone greeted me like that or dismissed me like that.
No, I've gotten trash head and was like, you gotta go. You got to go.
Oh, that's so disappointing. I think it's disappointing more with a girl because we only have one thing. So it's like, how do you fuck up that?
No, and
I've got bad heads before
like,
in the past.
I feel like everybody can do it. Like straight girls, like I feel like you can, like you understand, like that shit is not rocket science. Like what? Like how you? Like it was just so weird. I was so weirded out. I was like, He was like,
no, but I like in his defense. I first of all, disclaimer. I've never had like pussy eating problems. Thank you.
I mean,
I'm gonna clap for that because I hear a lot of these stories like from women, and it's like disclaimer, like some guys really don't know where they should be eating, and it's like you should be eating the clitoris, and if you don't know where the clitoris at, and it's not really eating, like don't nibble on her fucking clitoris. I ain't gonna front though. Some girls like that. Some girls like that. Every girl is different. You just have to know the person you're dealing with. Right.
A lot of dudes don't know what the fuck they doing, and they
no, but that's important. I feel like that's a very important part of sex, body language, because when you're having sex, it's supposed to be an experience. It's supposed to be talking, and 80% of communication is body language anyway. So it's like during sex, you should be able to tell based on body language, especially if this is the person that you're with. Like, this is your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your wife or your husband or someone you're fucking regularly.
Whatever it is.
You should be able to tell when they're having a good time, when they're not having a good time, when they want you to speed up, when they want you to slow down. If it's hurting them, you should be able to tell that all by body language. And if you're not, that just means you're not really paying attention. And if you're not gonna pay attention, you shouldn't be having sex.
Hello. Talk about it.
I just feel like you shouldn't be having sex. You shouldn't even partake in this adult activity if you're not gonna act like an adult.
You shouldn't partake in these adult activities. You know what?
Because it's like
I'm out. I'm gonna head out.
It's SpongeBob me. I'm just saying, like, real talk, bro. Like, bro, you can't tell that what you just did she didn't like. No, me, I'm mad inquisitive. I'll be wanting to know right there. Okay,
right there?
Say this. Cool, faster, slower. I want to know. And it's like after after a time.
Your fake ass, I just want to know.
You know what I'm saying? But after a certain time, you get to know what that person likes. Finger in the butt, no finger in the butt, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's listen.
I mean, I don't know. Like, let me tell you something. I don't know.
That finger in the butt, fuck them up.
That shit, I don't like that.
I don't like that. See, but the girls who do like that, it fucks them up. Fuck them.
I'm happy and like they like it because me, I will fuck you up. Like, I'm gonna head out. It's time for me to go.
No, but see, a nigga gotta just try it before you know you don't like it, unless you tell him beforehand.
No,
Like, listen, I don't like no finger in my butt.
You like that? Like, just act. Fuck it. Like, we wrong.
You know, but see, the way you're supposed to go about doing it is when you hit it from the back and you grab it in the cheeks. You grab in the cheeks. Now, when you position the cheeks, you grab the cheeks from the back. Your thumbs are where the crack is. Your 4 fingers are on the outside of the ass. If you're behind her, right?
All right. I'm not a nigga. I could care less how this works.
But this is for the listeners. This is how, nigga. It's niggas who got they fucking pads out right now. You bugging. You find out if she likes that by you gotta test the waters first. Duh.
Do not test the waters. You lick
the thumb.
Okay, because you might get the shit
and then
out of you.
You swipe past the booty. If you swipe past the booty and she don't do one of them movements where it's like, stop. Like, don't do that. You got the green light, my nigga. I'm telling you.
All right, don't listen to him. I told you should act like, yo, just act like, my nigga.
You're not gonna dead a nigga for swiping past.
Listen, don't assume, because when the nigga fuck around and do that to the wrong female, it's gonna turn around and swing on your ass. You're like, this nigga fresh.
Nah. The adults understand, but that's why you hit them with the swipe first. You don't just go fucking AWOL and duh, nigga. Oh shit.
Yo, you gotta go.
You don't just go jamming your thumb in the booty, you know what I'm saying? Unless the bitch ate your booty before, now that's some other shit. And I think that shit is kind of gay.
It's not.
See, we have different opinions on that. I've never had my booty eaten.
I remember I was younger.
And it's not something I would request to do.
And some dude was like, yo, there's more stimulation back there. And I was young.
No, but that's very true. The anus has like 120 points of stimulation. I think it has more than the clitoris.
Right. So
that's why people say anal sex is more pleasurable than vaginal sex. Like, statistically, it's proven.
No, for real. But I was like, that's gay. You like that? He was like, China, I'm grown. I'm gonna fuck. I was like, I was so grossed out. But I got older and I'm like, yo, some people really do like that.
China, you eating booty on the low?
No, hell no. I'm not. Shit comes out of there.
You gotta come right out there. Only fresh out the shower, it gotta happen.
Nah, fuck that.
I eat my bitch butt.
I eat my bitch butt.
You gotta be like my bitch. And when I say that, I'm talking about my son's mother. Like,
period.
Y'all bitches ain't getting y'all booty eaten by me. You heard? You heard? I mean, I'm not fucking nobody right now. I'm actively celibate, but it ain't happening, you dig? If your name ain't her, it ain't happening. But I eat her booty. What? I eat the shit out of her booty. No, not really the shit, but maybe I should have chosen different words because we actually talking about where shit comes out of.
No, I'm not. I'm sorry, I'm not eating ass. It's over.
No, but you shouldn't. Like, that's mad. I'm not with that shit. Like, it was a nigga on Instagram live. He was like, yeah, he liked that shit, and niggas is going crazy. Like, yo, what? You sat down. You sat with your legs up. That's homo, bro.
But you know what's crazy? I can honestly
don't cock your legs up to get your booty eaten. What?
I feel like it sucks that men can't explore their sexuality, like just their sexual preference, like, and it don't even mean like just with another man, just shit like that. Like, a nigga can't say like, oh, I want to try that without it being, oh, that's gay. Like, and
nah, I just feel like cocking your legs back, like laying on your back, cocking your leg back to get your booty eaten. Like, come on, son.
How is that like? But what my thing is
not maybe not the action of getting your booty eaten. Maybe okay, whatever. That's whatever. But to lay on your back and cock your legs back to do that, that's the same position a homosexual gets in when he has sex with his boyfriend. Like, nah.
No, but I mean, there's a lot of positions out there that where you do that and you're having sex with a female. So, like, it's just like
but it's most of the time it's the guy not in that position.
But I feel like it still sucks that a man can't, like, anything a man do, he just has to be like, damn, like you understand, like a woman could do whatever the fuck she wants, and it's like, okay, well, I had to.
But it goes back to what we was talking about in our first episode, double standards. It happens on both sides.
And it's fucked up, like, because I feel like, you know, men, they want to explore shit too. Like, it feel good to you like that, bitch. I want to feel it. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, and it don't, but why does it have to be gay? Like, being gay or being lesbian, bisexual is your sexual preference. Meaning if you like the same sex. Like, you understand? You being a gay man means that you like other men. Being a gay woman means you like other women. Doesn't mean what you like to be, like, you understand what I'm saying? That doesn't, like, it. I hate that we have this kind of this thing in the world where it's like anything a man do, oh, that's gay, my nigga. Why is it gay? Because he likes certain things. Like, it's not gay because he's not getting it done by another man, and he's not doing it to another man. He's doing it to a female. Mm-hmm. Like, people pick.
Yeah, like people talk about that, like guys who like to have anal sex. Oh, like some people be like, oh, niggas is like that. It's sus. I don't feel like that. Because I've tried it.
You know what I feel like? I feel like
my girl.
I feel like the niggas that that's gay. Those are the sus niggas. My nigga, everything is so gay to you. You so afraid of gay shit.
True,
nigga,
but they just be saying like, oh, if you would fuck your girl in the butt, what stop you from fucking a guy in the butt? It's a butt, but it's like, nigga, it's a whole different physique.
Yes, because you got
it's a whole different person. Like.
But see, when dudes like that, I be feeling like, you know what? You the nigga I gotta watch out for because you're afraid of your own self. Like, it ain't about another nigga being gay or anything like that. Now you scared that you might really like that shit. Like it. Right? Exactly.
Yeah, and then you might start try to expand your mind, like, well.
Yo, I'm telling you, lo and behold, those be the ones. The homophobic motherfuckers out here, those be the niggas that's so deep down low, like, and so in denial about this shit. Like, nobody cares. Niggas care because you down low about it. So you say out here having sex with men and females, like, that shit's, you can't be doing that. Like,
that shit is wicked and scary.
Absolutely. And
scary, bro. And this is how HIV got even invited in the world, because niggas was doing funny shit and not being honest with their partners, and
right,
like, shit crazy, bro. That shit bugged the fuck out. Real talk. That shit is scary, B. And it's like, when it comes to that, even like being scared, like, I think I was talking to you about this before, and you was like, yo, but like, what is fear?
Yeah, right.
What is that? Like, where does it come from? What causes it? And it's like, yo, that's a good ass question.
We only fear what we don't know. Like,
I believe that. I believe that. Like a UFO, unidentified flying object, is scary because you don't know what it is.
No, big facts. Like,
and I think this is why people fear death. Because you don't know what happens after. You don't know what death feels like. You don't know.
Yo, and what makes us more fearful of, like, death? And I'm gonna say us because at one point in time, like, I was that person, like, oh, I'm scared to die. Like, but what makes us fearful is that we are brought into a society where there's a heaven or stir nobody away and make somebody feel uncomfortable. But heaven and hell makes you fear death. Because it's like, damn, am I doing the right thing? Am I going to go to heaven? Damn, oh my God, I did this. I'm going to go to hell. I think that's what makes us fear death. Until
but you know what it is? I didn't even, it's like, for me, when I think about fearing death, like, I don't even think I'm scared to die anymore. Maybe I am. Because it's like, if I wasn't scared to die, I wouldn't fight so hard to live in situations. You know what I'm saying? But because that comes from, like, yo, it's fight or flight. So it's like, if I'm in a situation where I'm about to die and I'm fighting so hard to live, then I must fear death, right? But
right.
I feel like when I was younger, I used to really think about that shit a lot. Like, yo, it's scary because you don't know what it is. Like, they always say sleep is the cousin of death. And when I'm asleep, I feel sleep, but it's like I'm not there. It's like black. And if it's not black, I'm in a dream. So it's like, does death feel like a fucking dream forever?
I don't know.
Death just black?
Like, I don't know. Like, it's
fuck?
like I'm gonna be honest.
So
with
that's
you.
what scares me.
Like, I used to think like that, and then I started to I started to think like, you know me, like, yeah, like I always tell y'all my first episode, perspective. Y'all know how I feel about perspective. Perspective is everything to me. So I used to think like, all right, so if death feels like a dream, but what if death doesn't feel like a dream? What if death makes us feel like we're alive? Like, and this what we feeling right now is a dream. What if death is us waking up?
Like the Matrix.
Bro, shit, like, you feel me? Like,
like the fucking Matrix.
Like, dead ass, like, you know, like, I'm...
Yo, these movies, son, these shits be like, it fucks with you, like, I swear to God.
Nah, it do, but it just opens your eyes to, like, look at things from a different, a different perspective. Like, you got some people, like, that's like the people that's, like, you know, that's science. If you look at science, science says that we have, like, you know, a part of the stars is in us. So if we're a part of the stars, that means we are a part of the universe. So when we die, do we go with the stars? Or we, you know, our spirit is going somewhere else? Like, you know, like the conversation can go so many different ways. But
Scientologists even believe in spirit? Because science has no evidence
science
of spirit.
is like, but see, that's where you have to be that you're, you know, your own kind of individual and take certain things. You got every,
you know, religion, you got, you know, morality, you got.
So, but my thing is, when you take all these things and you open your mind to all these things and not just feel like, oh, well, I'm a Christian, I can't believe in science. Like, you understand? Like, I'm just saying, if you're not that person and you open up your mind, I promise you're going to see where all of this stuff connects in a lot of different ways. And you just it's all the same thing.
Exactly. Because I'm like, I started really like, you know, I've been on some God body shit lately. The Wu-Tang got me on some God body shit.
I'm not gonna hold you.
Learning about 5%.
5%ers. Yeah, my mother was a 5%er, so I trust him. Like, you know, like that right there. Like,
so like the 120 Supreme lessons and shit. Like, I'm really like focusing up on that shit and learning because there's a lot of knowledge there. Like, there's a lot of knowledge there, especially about us, like the culture, like. Everything comes from a black man, bro. Like, everything.
Definitely do.
Everything. So it's like learning. Like, I'm Christian. You know, I believe in God and Jesus. And it's funny because the other books also talk about God and Jesus. When like Muslims will say, oh, they don't believe in Jesus, but in the Torah, there's the same thing where it's like God sent His Son and Jesus was the Son. And it's like, it's in your book, but you say you don't believe Jesus was the Son of God. You believe He was just a prophet. Like, things like that. So it's like, for me, I'm not opposed to knowledge. And it's like, you know, I'm not going to practice 5%, but I want to understand mathematics. I want to understand when you talk about mathematics on a day-to-day.
Day-to-day,
talk
right,
about the power of the black man, understanding the knowledge.
But that's what we should do. That's what we need to be doing, is just understanding, gaining knowledge from these things. Like, as a person, I was talking to somebody yesterday, and I was like, you know, like, I know a lot about certain religions. Did I follow it? No, I just needed to gain the knowledge to move forward, to be a better me. Like, you understand, to come to my higher self. But that's the only way we can move forth and move forward. Like, don't get me wrong. If you being a 5%er is what resonates with your soul, do that. Don't do it because somebody feel like, oh no, that's wrong. Nah, that's what goes with you. Like, that's what your spirit is connected to. Connect with it. Like, you understand? Like, go with what you feel in that gut feeling. Like, right now, nothing really resides with me. Like, I question everything. Like, and there's a lot of things that people couldn't give me answers to. That's why I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like, I got what I needed from here. It's time for me to move forward. Like,
yeah, facts. Like the 5% thing, I want to learn about it, but I would never really buy into that because they feel like we're gods, and I feel like we are gods because we of a god, but I don't feel like we're God. Like,
but see, like, you know what? Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, and like I said, like, this conversation, I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't want, you know, some of our listeners to feel weird. Like, oh, why they talking about that? Like, you know, like, some people are diehard.
Nah, but this is an open forum, and at the end of the day,
yeah. But I'm be honest,
our beliefs are not your beliefs, and you don't have to adopt our beliefs. We're not telling you what to believe, what not to believe.
We just having a conversation. Because, you know, people just sensitive about that. Like, you feel me? But like,
well,
with
if you're
the 5%,
sensitive, don't listen to the Anomalous Vibes podcast.
Shit, I mean, like, I'll be honest.
It's just like that. This is Flyy Guy Fresh.
I do believe that we are God, and I only believe that because when it comes to your higher self, your spirit, that's like, you know, God is just a higher power. You feel me? Like, I don't believe that there was a flesh and a being that roamed this earth that created all of us. Like, that logic, it never made sense to me.
I mean, it's never even written that he was a flesh being at all.
But this is what but you know, people.
It's like, I know that I've
read
cosmic
the Bible.
energy. I was assuming.
Right. So, and when you think about energy, we have energy. Energy is with us. So when you become conscious enough and you become one with yourself and then your higher self, you are your God. So when you get that gut feeling, that second thought, that's your spirit, your higher spirit talking to you, guiding you. So when they say we are God, that's what that means. And I mean, I don't know fully because I've never, I didn't look into being a 5%er. Like, I just learned from my mom. Like I told you, my mom was a 5%er growing up.
So she's no longer a 5%er?
Nah, she was young. Like, she was doing certain things. Like,
that's my stepfather was a 5% too, but he converted in jail. And it's like
like my mother,
there's a lot of knowledge, but he said he couldn't just shake his core. And his core is Christian. He's a Christian at the core. No,
but that like that's understandable. Like I could say me, like I was to the core of me. I'm just who I am. Like my mother's always allowed us to be free spirited, like hey, if that's what you want, like it's been time I'm like, oh mom, I want to go to church, and she's like, all right, cool, I'll go to church, and then it'll be something there that don't sit right with me, and I'm like, she's like, oh, you never went back? I'm like, nah, there's no reason for me to. Like I went,
that's like my cousin Octane. He has the Henny and Coke podcast. He's gonna be on a podcast soon. He probably hang out with us. I think next week he's supposed to pull up and kick it with us. But he was like that when we was a teenager. Like he would try the church thing, and he was just trying different things out. But I think he resonates with God body and arm, leg, arm, head. So that I think he resonates with that. Because he's real righteous, and he like it's really like knowledge of self. And when it comes to knowledge of self, the knowledge of black men.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like I said, my mother taught me about a lot of that. It's just, I do understand like that concept on like, because I've not, like I said, I don't know. I didn't pick up a book. I didn't read. I'm just, living my life. And I can tell you, and I only say that because of the things that I've been through, like, and the things that I've endured to where it's like, that's who I am. Like, you feel me? Like, ain't nobody do this shit for me. I did it. Like, and people like, oh no, God, nah, I hear what you're saying, but I'm telling you what I feel and what I do. Like, and I honestly, like, it is what it is. Like, I don't knock somebody
I feel like faith is faith. You can't tell somebody what faith to have, what spirituality to have.
And you absolutely can't. But what I tell people is, first thing people, oh, you an atheist. And if that's what you want to label me, cool. Like, but you can't tell
me. That's your label, though. That's not, I mean, I'm not atheist.
That's not my
what
label.
You feel like I am.
No, and I tell people all the time, I'm like, yo, my perception of God is not what your perception that's taught. Like, your perception, that's not what was taught to me as a kid, because as a kid I went to a Catholic church. Like, you understand? So there's a lot of things that's taught, and it's like, listen, I know people that their way of the world is who they pray to is not who we are taught to pray to. Like, they pray to people that walk this earth that they know. Like, you understand? And as we know it, our ancestors. So you can't, like, they pray to the earth. Like, they pray to the water. They pray to the sun. They pray to the earth. Like, those are like, you understand what I'm saying? So I just try to tell people, like, I understand what you believe, but don't, like, your opinions and what you consider facts is not going to shake me, like, because I read your Bible, King James Version, like, you understand? Like,
King James Version.
No funny shit, and I let that be known, because I had to tell people, like, yo, King James Version, because that's the oldest version, like, you feel me? Like, trust,
that's what it said. That's what version.
Like, you understand what I'm saying? I'm like, and if you know, like I know, like, then you understand. Like, nigga, I got a great understanding of your shit. Like, I could teach you shit about your Bible that you probably won't even know. And I've lost friends over this. Like, and it's like, and it's not even, what sucks is like people just, it's always, oh, you gotta believe this. No, this is what it is. Nah, I don't, because you can't even answer my questions. This is why I don't follow anything, because you can't answer my questions.
I'm a Seventh-day Adventist. Like, I was raised Seventh-day Adventist, and it's like, even me, I'm not gonna get into that. Like, first of all, the Bible has books that's missing. It's like,
yo, fact.
Listen,
yo, what's crazy is
I'm not gonna get into that. You believe what you believe. I believe what I believe. And at the end of the day, that's what makes us individuals. God, like, if you believe God, you believe He gave you free will, and if He gave you free will, then that means you have the choice to believe in what you want to believe in.
Absolutely. Yo, let me tell you, I was real quick. it was I read this shit I saw it on Facebook. I'm gonna Google it and we're gonna go. There's a Bible museum and I want to go because we both like open-minded.
It's a Bible museum?
Bible museum. Where
in New York?
Nah, it's not in New York. You know we gotta take a trip, my nigga. Like, come on. It's like, I think it's like, it's not far though, but what it is
my homegirl from work, she just came back from Europe. From Egypt. And I was like, yo, nigga, that was, because, nigga, that's where everything started. I believe everything started in Egypt. That's Africa, Egypt's the motherland. Like, yo, so much amazing shit out there, bro. It's like, I want to go, like the pyramids. And you think about this shit, like, she showed me videos of the pyramids. These things were supposed to be before Christ. How are these foundations able to stand for thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of years? And it's like buildings that are created here, decimated in 100 years, break down in 100 years. How did they have the science back then to be able to build these structures to last 1,000 years? And with technology nowadays,
everything,
they can't create bridges that's gonna last for 100 years. Like, what's going on? I'm trying to fucking understand what's going on.
Well, you got to understand the day and age we're in now. Everybody's into money. That's what makes this world go round. So I'm a.
But even back then, there was money because the slaves built the pyramids.
Right. No,
slaves built, all that stuff.
Right, but we're not talking about like.
It's still a clergy system. It
is, but at the end of the day, like, the way money is valued now, I mean, money is valued all the time, but I wasn't born in, so I don't understand.
Well,
but
I would hope not. But maybe your soul, reincarnation and all that type of stuff. So
it's like, if you think about it, for something to stand on withhold that long, they was thinking about the quality, not the quantity. You understand? It was like, I need, like, many years to build that because I wanted the quality to be amazing. Because look how long it stood. Now, as of now, you got buildings that are built, that are recycled. And it's like, okay, that'll last you 10 years, but guess what? You're going to need me again to rebuild it. So I got to keep my money flow going. That's the love of money. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So yes, it's all a money thing, but now the love of money is a little different. Like, it's greed. Like, it's really greed. Like, just greedy. So I'm going to build you some shit that'll last you. I mean, look at it. iPhones. iPhones are great. We all got iPhones. A lot of us got iPhones. But as soon as a new one come out, we're going to break our shit down so he can get new money. This iPhone not going to I can't have this iPhone for 10 years. And if I do trust and believe, it's going to be fucked up. I know a lot of
people that still got the iPhone 4. They
you know what?
Fine with it. Like,
and they are, but I promise you.
That's more us than
no, but I promise you.
Device.
I promise you, their phone be a little off. Like, it'll be off for a while, and then it'll come back. But that's just the greed, the love of money. So many people, I literally, when I go to work, people got to show me, like, scan their Amazon Prime shit, and they'll tell me, like, one girl's like, yo, my phone's so old, it's slow, and I'm like, girl, it's okay. She's like, but I'm not giving it up. I don't blame you. She's so comfortable with her phone, she's not giving it up. So it is what it is. Like,
that's a fact. That's the people though. Like, every time something new comes out, it's gonna be better than the last, and people want to be, want to be able to be better than the last. So it's like.
Fact.
Fuck it, I'm gonna get the new phone.
Right. Facts, big facts.
Same thing with cars and all that type of shit. Like, those are the things that depreciate with value as soon as you buy them. Cars, phones, clothes, they depreciate with value as soon as you buy them. Those things don't appreciate, so, but it's the life we live, and it's so, like, you don't really need phones to live, but you need clothes, things like that.
You just need clothes in your back and food in your stomach, dude. That's it. Niggas be wanting all type of, all type of shit. Just annoying.
Yeah, son. But it was pretty dope. I enjoyed this conversation with you. Having you back.
Me too. Yes, I know. Like, I'm feeling better, y'all. I'm feeling better. Like I said, I don't like giving and putting my little negative energy on no fucking body. I like dealing with my own shit, getting right with myself. Like, I'm
right with yourself.
I'm really, I'm really big on, like, energy, and I know everybody says they like protect your energy now, like, but that shit has been like that with me for years. Like, I've always, like, I gotta get right with myself, and if I feel weak, and I not even like, oh, nobody can see me weak, but I just know I gotta build myself up for me. Like, can't nobody really help me with that shit. But I'm back and I'm fucking better. Is you shitting me or is you kidding me?
Yo, matter of fact, before we get out of here, did you watch Netflix? You watch The Rhythm and Flow?
No, you know I don't like shit like that.
That shit is fire.
I'm gonna watch.
It was fire. It's over. It's over now. The dude who won, shout out to D Smoke. He won the whole thing. Shouts out. I like Cardi, T.I. and Chance. Their little situation. A lot of people were saying they didn't like Cardi as a judge. I like Cardi as a judge because she's a fucking clown and she's always entertaining to watch. So
she's entertaining. She's really
definitely entertaining. The show was pretty dope. I liked it. It was some talent on there. It was cool. It was different. It was much different, especially for some like Netflix shit. So
right,
I like it.
But I mean, Netflix is a great platform now because a lot of people, we don't watch TV. Like, niggas don't watch TV.
It's a dub for TV. Everything streaming platform. Disney got a streaming platform. Apple TV's got another streaming platform. They added shows.
And everybody got fucking
Amazon Prime TV.
Right.
Hulu.
And everybody got fucking Fire Sticks. Like, nobody watches TV.
That's what I was watching my Netflix on Fire Sticks. You heard? It's a dub for cable, nigga. All I need is internet. That's it.
That's it.
And I'm streaming everything. I've been doing that for years, though. Shouts out to all the people who streams and know them sites to watch the movies and all that. I ain't gonna incriminate nobody on here and all that.
But when we wrap this up, you could let me know them sites, nigga, because I don't need to watch movies.
Fact. I want to see Hustlers. I ain't see that yet. It's a couple movies I need to watch. I ain't even thinking about to go on the sites and all that. You
can let me know.
I be working, man. Podcasts, vlogs. I got new music on the way, y'all, so make sure y'all check out for new music.
Make sure y'all check that shit the fuck out.
Follow me on Instagram. Flyy Guy is me. Follow China.
The life of a giant with 2 eyes. Don't forget that extra eye.
That's the big homie, man. Make sure you check out the other episodes. We got my homegirl Shay Monroe. She was on the episode. My BB.
Shout out to Shay.
Steph.
And shout out to Steph.
That's my big sis. She's from Virginia Union. We go way back. Both of them been my friends for well over 10 years now. So, I know a lot of dope people. My homeboy, I'm not going to say his name right now, but he's supposed to come on the show. He's a dope artist from Harlem. China knows him.
I do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he should be on the show more sooner than later. And then we're going to get more people on the show. Come hang out with us. Catch a vibe.
Cool. Catch a
Of course,
real good vibe now.
You know what I'm saying? Gotta be anonymous. So we're gonna get up out of here. I think China gotta bust some moves. I gotta bust some moves. I need to go home and get a nap. I've been up all night.
Nigga's crazy. I would have been took a nap on my ass, but
nah, I've been up all night and I was working on a new record. It's kinda,
all right, good shit.
It's kind of funny. I think it's gonna be something niggas can relate to because it's about how you hate, like you hate somebody but then you love them. So it's like, fucking bitch, I hate you but I love you. Like, it's one of those things. So I think it's gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be interesting.
I want to see how people take to it. I'll let you hear it first. You be hearing all the music first anyway.
All right. Well, make sure y'all check that out.
Yeah. Check that out when it drops. Go check the Pillow Talking Project. It's been out. It's doing its numbers right now. I think it's at over 50,000 on Spotify, over 110,000 everywhere else. And we're pushing that. Okay. If you like the project, go post it on your Instagram. Tag a nigga. Everything is in my bio on Instagram. Catch me on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat.
All right.
All that good shit. All right. And we're going to be out of here. Shouts out to y'all.
Out.
Make sure you email us, please. Email us. I want y'all to email us.
Thank you.
Holla at us, all right? Peace.